Love is a losing game. Love is a losing game. Be fire as it came. Love is a losing game. Soon as y'all come in the building, smash that like button. R.I.P. to Amy Winehouse. I'm going to go see her movie. We made Diddy Glover. What a mess we made. Cause love is a losing game, dude. You know, it's a losing game. It's a losing game. Especially when you believe that you are in love with Diddy Glover. This is pure survival. I need you guys to smash that like button. Salute to everybody. Will Harley in the building. Social. You know what I mean? D. Dot. Stacy So Serious. You know what I'm talking about? We all in the building, man. Smash that like button. I knew the cookies was going to crumble. The birds is coming home to roost, Diddy Glover. This is pure survival. Now everybody keep asking, oh, so Diddy Glover can't get charged for that horrific video that came out. No, he can't get charged, guys. But let me tell y'all the game plan. Pure survival. The feds released that video footage on purpose, on purpose. They already knew the statute of limitation in LA. They can't charge Diddy Glover for that. But do you realize that they put that video out on purpose for something bigger for Diddy Glover? That tape proves everything that any person, I don't give a fuck who you is. You could be the person at McDonald's taking Diddy Glover's order, and you come out and file a charge and say he was rude as fuck at you and threw a Burger King, a McDonald's wrapper, a hamburger wrapper at you. Right now, you will be able to you know what I mean, sue the shit out of Diddy Glover. This is why they put that out there. It's not about him getting charged for Cassie. Oh no, don't worry, because everybody's so outraged. Oh, how did he beat her? How did he stomp her? How did he drag her around and she had on a motherfucking triple fat goose? She had a winter jacket on. He running around buck ass naked, wiener out, trying to hold his motherfucking shit up. You know what I mean? How did he get away with this? Pure survival. Well, he got away with it for all this long time, all these years. But the feds, it's a strategy. It's a game plan. The feds dropped this shit on purpose for everything else. Little Rodney, everybody that got a lawsuit that's coming out on Diddy Glover, just from that right there, is going to make him guilty of anything else, any type of abuse, any type of other shit that they found in the house. This is the only one tape that came out. This is only one tape. This is pure survival. Now you got Diddy Glover's ex, the Chinese girl. Shout out to the ex-Chinese girl, this girl right here, pure survival. She been telling y'all that Diddy Glover done beat her up, kicked her all in the head. He did the same thing to her. Now this girl is saying that she got tapes. She's threatening to release other footage that's worse than what we just seen with Cassie. This is pure survival. You know what I mean? And rest in peace to Kim Porter, because I can only imagine what that woman had to go through. Because I've been hearing a bunch of shit now. It's pure stone cold survival. So I don't want none of y'all to think that Diddy Glover just got away with what we saw on camera. No. That was all done by the feds on purpose. Now his ex-girlfriend, Gina, what the fuck? Who Young? By Young. Gina By Young. I'm not gonna front. I was calling her Sue Young, but this shit gonna be a rumble in the Bronx, Diddy Glover. You done put your hands on the wrong Japanese girl. You got motherfuckers in Tokyo, China, everybody mad at you, dude. This is pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? And that girl, I'm surprised. I'm dead. She look like Jackie Chan's niece. Jackie Chan's niece. You know what I mean? And I'm surprised you didn't know karate. Because I know karate. I was a burgundy belt. I've been telling everybody I'm a burgundy belt. But she couldn't even survive Diddy Glover. You know what I'm saying? So the footage that she's about to put out, oh, it's going to be worse. Worse than what we just seen with Cassie. So this is going to be the nail in the coffin for Diddy Glover. So I don't want none of y'all to think, oh, Diddy Glover's going to get away with it. I want to see what the footage this girl got. She's like, oh, yeah, I'm glad y'all got to see what happened with Cassie. My prayers go out to her. But he was allegedly beating her up and Cassie at the same time. Pure stone cold survival. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta smash that like button and give it up for Gina Bai Young. I'm trying to High Young. Gina High Young is what I think your name is. You know what I'm saying? I would call you Sue Young, but then that would be racist for me to just think that you a Sue Young. Pure survival. But what I'm saying is this girl's been telling us about what she was going through. She told us on Tasha K. Everybody ignored her. Now she's coming out with her fucking videos. Imagine who else is coming out. Pure survival. I might as well come out right now and file a lawsuit for Diddy Glover getting my food stamps turned off. Diddy Glover, I'm filing a lawsuit. Cassie, your lawyer right now, if he's watching this, I'm trying to file a lawsuit. Diddy Glover got what? Well, I think about 600 to 700 worth of food stamps that he got turned off. Pure survival. So yes, this girl got a fucking she got tapes and shit coming out. This is about to be crazy. And if you listen to the shit she went through already, oh Diddy Glover, I can imagine what's on this girl's tapes.
Like what, a year
Pure
after?
survival.
No, not a year, but because I met him in February and then I got pregnant in October.
Oh, so the same year.
The same year.
Okay. And you mind telling me what happened with that pregnancy?
I told him, and he was like, you're gonna get an abortion, right? And then I was like, I don't know. I don't know yet. And then he offered me $50,000 to get rid of it, but
You see that, Diddy Glover? You got a history of offering people $50,000. This is pure survival. You got pregnant. This girl got pregnant by you, and you tried to pay her $50,000 to get rid of the baby. That's the same thing you did with the hotel footage. Pure survival. How come you do the same shit, Diddy Glover, with all of them? It's always $50,000. You're settling for $30 million, all kinds of stuff. This is coming back to haunt you, Diddy Glover. And I already said, once I saw that footage come out, that I am going to be on your neck for the rest of this year. Until they say Diddy Glover is in handcuffs, I'm going to troll you forever. Pure stone cold survival. Even when you sitting there next to R. Kelly and R. Kelly's braiding your hair in jail, I'm still gonna be making videos, Diddy Glover. This is pure survival. At this point, you try to make this girl get rid of a baby, but you shooting her club up with nothing but freak off sperm everywhere. Pure survival.
no, I don't know yet. And then he offered me $50,000 to get rid of it, but I turned it down because I just loved him, and I was like trying to prove that I wasn't the girl that
Was
wanted
looking
him
for
for money.
Okay.
Now you see that, Diddy Glover? The girl was naive. You can hear it in her. You can hear that this girl was very naive. She was trying to prove to you, Diddy Glover, that she didn't love you. She didn't want you just for your money. This girl actually loved you, knowing all the sick things you probably had this girl doing. I know you had them all doing freak offs. This girl definitely probably had to do some freak off stuff. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And now the girl is not blinded no more. Her, Cassie, they all coming together and joining forces. That's why when I keep telling y'all that video that came out, don't worry about Diddy Glover getting charged for that. We're talking about federal. That's a state charge with Cassie. They already made a deal with the feds. Like, look, don't even worry about that. We're not even going to charge him for what he did on this video footage. We just want to put this video out to let y'all know what kind of animal that he is. So any charges the feds come out with from all that other footage, that they are going to hook, line, and sink Diddy Glover. You know what I'm talking about? They got a 99% rate, the feds. So they already made a deal with the state already about that. So that was done purposely. Pure survival.
Just care about him, and I just wanted him to be nice to me. That's it. I was like, I don't want your money. I just want you to be nice to me.
Whether you decide to keep the baby or not. Mm-hmm. So would it be fair to say that he was an asshole about it? I mean, offering somebody $50,000 to abort a baby, whew, he must really want it gone bad.
I mean, In the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, he was. I mean, like the first 3, 4 months, he was really nice. But then after that, he started being an asshole. So like I say, like the first 3.5 years, he was like mean to me.
So when you say mean, describe it.
He was abusive. He was like always belittling me and always like he was like mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me.
So you mentally, emotionally, physically abuse and beat up this Japanese girl. This is pure survival, Diddy Glover. Now all of these girls is coming back to haunt you. Everything that Jackie Chan's niece is saying right now is the same shit that Cassie was saying. It's the same thing that Little Rodney. I'm telling you, I think Little Rodney was sexually assaulted too. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? All of them are coming back to haunt you, Diddy Glover. This girl, look at her. Why would you sit there and mentally abuse this girl and physically beat her all up in her head? Punch her all in her head. This is pure survival, Diddy Glover. I'm your little nightmare on Diddy Glover Street. And I know you can't stand me because it's pure survival. And I'm going to highlight this before she put out her video footage. I can't wait to see it. That's why I'm reacting to it. She's happy as hell that Cassie's footage came out. And now she's saying she about to drop some too, Diddy Glover.
Me and always like he was like mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me.
Diddy. It's not the first time we've heard that. There was an incident, of course, with Cassie, where reporters are saying that the police were called because they got into an altercation. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me some of the things that he would say to you.
He would always compare me to Cassie and tell me that I'm the bad one and she's a good one.
Look at this. Diddy Glover used to tell her that she's the bad one and Cassie the good one. Cassie was the good freak off prisoner, but she was the bad freak off prisoner. This is pure survival. They both was freak off prisoners at the same time. Do you hear her? Diddy Glover had her freak off hostage, and Cassie was a freak off hostage. And he told her, "Look, Cassie is a better freak off hostage than you. Pure survival." He used to compare both of them. Look, who took the ass kicking better, you or her? This is crazy.
Tell me some of the things that he would say to you.
He would always compare me to Cassie and tell me that I'm the bad one and she's a good one.
And he was with both of you guys at the same time.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? Diddy Glover was with her and Cassie at the same time. So after he beat Cassie up in that motherfucker hotel, he went and kicked her ass. He went and kicked Soo Young's ass. Pure survival. You know what I mean? Who knows what dungeon? She might have been locked in the freak off dungeon while they was at the hotel. You know what I'm saying? And Cassie didn't want to freak off no more. She didn't want to freak off. So I want to see if she got a video with you sitting there, getting off, making her have sex with the male workers, Diddy Glover, while you sit there and look at the male workers' rear end. Pure survival. This girl is going to it's going to be an explosion. It's going to be freak off juice all over the internet. I can't wait. So he was with her and Cassie at the same time. So he know she got a lot of shit too, Diddy. I can't wait to see this video footage she got.
Tell me some of the things that he would say to you.
He would always compare me to Cassie and tell me that I'm the bad one and she's a good one.
And he was with both of you guys at the same time.
Yeah. And at one point, like I was breaking out really bad with acne, and he would be like, he said this a few times to me. He was like, "Baby, why don't you go see a doctor or something? I don't date women with bumps on their face."
Oh,
wow. Diddy Glover, you got a nerve. You going to tell this girl that you don't date women with bumps on their face, but you was dating you was dating Usher. You was dating Justin Bieber. You was dating Will Smith. This is pure survival. You're going to talk about bumps on her face, and you probably got bumps all over your lips. You know what I'm talking about? You are a dancing Diddy bopping herpy. You know what I'm talking about? You a Diddy Bop and Herpy. This is pure survival. And you want to sit there and talk about with this girl, she got bumps on her face. You know what I'm talking about? This is a nice looking little Japanese girl. This is pure survival, Diddy Glover. You was making these girls get banged out by other men while you watch, and you were more entertained by the men than them. And you got a nerve to call somebody ugly? This is pure survival, Diddy Glover. This was mental abuse. I know you afraid whatever this girl about to bring out, cause you telling her she look ugly with bumps on her face, and you the one who probably gave her the bumps, just like you gave motherfucking Ursher the bumps and the bumps, bumps and the bumps. Give me the with the bumps and the bumps.
This a few times to me. He's like, baby, why don't you go see a doctor or something? I don't date women with bumps on their face.
Oh,
Yeah, he would say that to me.
take a drink. Relax. Okay. I can tell this is bringing up a lot. We have some tissues. Thank you, Jasmine. Okay. So of course that is very, humiliating, especially when you love someone and they tell you that you're not good enough for them.
He would like call me names like he would call me a hoe every single day.
A hoe.
Wow. So you would sit around Diddy Glover and be calling this girl a hoe every single day when you was making her do the whole shit. This is pure survival. How could you sit around and call this girl a hoe when you was making her do? You was allegedly making her and Cassie do the whole shit. This is pure survival. That is some very sick mental abuse right there. You're going to keep calling me a hoe all day long, but I'm doing the whole shit for you. For you to be able to get off on the men and the things you wanted to have going on, Diddy Glover. The freak off dungeon, the butt naked gay vampires that be upside down with no garlic on your neck. They can suck your blood and turn you to one of them. This is crazy, guys. This is very horrific.
He would like call me names like he would call me a hoe every single day.
A hoe.
Yeah.
Why would he call you? Not that he had a reason, but like in his mind, what do you think prompted him to call you a hoe?
Now that I think about it, I think.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We're getting to use some tissue. Oh, I don't want you messing up your makeup. Okay, you look gorgeous. Okay.
Thinking back now, I think he did it because he wanted me to feel low about myself, like, so that I stick around him, because like no one would I don't know, I just feel like he'd try to I was naive and young when I met him, so I feel like he tried to take advantage of that and manipulate.
See, and that's what Diddy Glover do. He get them when they young and naive. When they're young and naive. The girl admit that she was very young and she was very naive. Pure survival. So Diddy Glover would get with them and tell them, look, you ain't that pretty. You is not that bad. Okay, you was a stone cold little hoe. Pure survival. And you keep talking, I'm going to drag you all through the hotel and I'm going to hit you in your big coconut head with a vase. Pure survival. So this is what he would do. Diddy Glover would get them while they was young. He got Cassie when she was 19. Who knows how old was he when he got Jackie Chan's niece? When he got with Jackie Chan's niece, I do not know how old Sue Young was. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame that Sue Young had to go through all that. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame.
Like he'd try to I was naive and young when I met him, so I feel like he tried to take advantage of that and manipulate me. And make me feel low about myself.
Now let's talk about the physical abuse. If you're okay, are you okay with that? Okay. So obviously you terminated baby one because you loved him. How long after you guys started dating is when did the physical abuse start?
The first time it ever happened, which was not even like that long into the relationship because I met him in February, and then it was probably like the beginning of May because we were at Meek's Mill's birthday.
Okay.
He had like a mansion party, and
So they was at Meek Mills. They was bunny hopping. They was at bunny hopping. Shout out to Meek, but Meek is a bunny hopper. He's a serial bunny hopper, pure survival. So they was at Meek's party, Meek birthday party. And like I said, now do I think that Diddy Glover and Meek Mills had a secret gay love affair? I really don't believe it. But it ain't. I don't put nothing past this industry. Pure survival. So if Diddy Glover got mad because she said Diddy Glover went off on her and elbowed her in the head and all that stuff because she was talking to Meek Mill at the birthday party. Pure survival. So you don't know if he was jealous because she was talking to Meek or if he was jealous because Meek was talking to her. Pure survival. Especially if Diddy Glover was having a secret love affair with Meek and her. This is crazy, guys. This is very horrific.
we went, but while we were there, I was sitting here, and then Puff, and then Meek, but I was like covered with like a stand or something, like probably says like "Happy Birthday, Meek" or something like
Okay.
that. But it's like a little stand that like was covering me
Okay.
because there was like a lot of cameras and stuff there. So it was like me, Puff, and Meek. Puff had like leaned forward to like talk to somebody, say hi or whatever. And so I turned over to Meek and I said, "Happy birthday." He put his hand out and then he was like, "Thank you." So I reached his hand and shook it. And as I shook Meek's hand, he turned around and saw it and he got so mad.
Wow.
Wow, this is pure survival. We are surviving the fact that Diddy Glover got pissed off at this Japanese girl because she told Meek Mills happy birthday. This is pure survival. So, like I said, we don't know if Diddy Glover felt like she was trying to take Meek Mill away from Diddy Glover, or if Meek Mills and her was trying to have a secret love affair behind Diddy Glover's back. We don't know why Diddy Glover got so upset. But we already heard the allegations between him and Meek Mill's alleged allegations. You know what I mean? So Diddy Glover got mad over her talking to Meek Mill and Meek Mill talking to her. This is pure survival. So we see how controlling he could be over men and over women. This is crazy, guys. I know people over there in Korea, Tokyo, they are so outraged. Just like how we are in America, we are outraged. This is pure survival, Diddy Glover. I'm telling you, this is all coming out. I can't wait to see her footage. I can't wait to see her footage. He gonna get mad over her saying happy birthday to Meek Mills when all you want to do is party? When all you ever want to do is party, Diddy Glover? Did she get mad at you when you told Fabulous and Jada Kiss that you love how they be scrambling and scraping over shit? Oh, I like that, Daddy. Oh, I like that, Daddy. She didn't get jealous of that, did she, Diddy Glover? This is pure survival at this point.
"Thank you." So I reached his hand and shook it. And as I shook Meek's hand, he turned around and saw it and he got so mad.
Wow.
And then we probably like stayed like 20 minutes after that happened. And then when we got in the car, he like grabbed my hair. We were in the one of those Escalade trucks.
Okay.
So I was sitting on this side, he was on the other side, and he like grabbed my hair and like cussed me out for doing that. He was like, "Why the fuck can I cuss?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Why the fuck you shaking his hand for like just."
So Diddy Glover done grabbed this girl by her hair. Y'all put prayer hands up for this girl. Gina High Young. High Young. Let's just call her Sue Young. Fuck all that. Pure survival. We must put prayer hands up for Sue Young. This girl couldn't even say happy birthday to Meek Mill, and she in there getting her hair pulled. She getting her hair, all her fucking hair pulled out. And you can hear how she talk. She's very soft. She's very naive. She's very soft and very naive. This is pure survival. So you see that Diddy Glover get these same kind of girls that he could boss around, beat up, and drag all through hotels and throw vases at. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And you could just tell, like, she wasn't with the smoke. Let Diddy Glover would have get the wrong type of chick. Let him get a hood chick. They would have kicked Diddy Glover's ass. Pure survival. Get you a Philly girl. Get you a girl from New York or Brooklyn, something like that. I dare you try to do that shit, Diddy Glover. You wouldn't be able to do that. You had to go all the way to motherfucking Jackie Chan's house to get his niece. This is pure survival.
Can I cuss?
Yeah.
He was like, why the fuck you shaking his hand for, like, just saying
So
stuff
it
like
was
that. I
just
was
like
like,
a jealous rage.
yeah, I was like, I was just saying happy birthday, nothing else. I think he thought I was trying to be sneaky behind his back because I like reached over when he like leaned forward to talk to somebody else. So he thought.
So Diddy Glover thought she was trying to have a freak off with Meek Mills and he wasn't included. This is pure survival. Diddy Glover thought that this Japanese girl was trying to bunny hop and freak off without his permission. This is pure survival. Without him there recording the freak off. That's the only thing I can see that you got mad for, Diddy Glover. You got mad because she whispered and Meek, though she didn't even whisper. She said, "Happy birthday, Meek." She already talked soft like Janet Jackson. You know what I'm talking about? She could be a Chinese Jackson. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? And you got mad thinking she was trying to be sneaky and have a freak off without you. With a Meek off. Not even a freak off. You thought she was trying to have a Meek off. This is crazy and it's traumatizing. You know what I mean? And it's very heart-wrenching. And I hope that I don't burst out crying. This is pure survival.
Paying for like just saying
So
stuff
it
like
was
that. I
just
was
like
like,
a jealous rage.
yeah, I was like, I was just saying happy birthday, nothing else. I think he thought I was trying to be sneaky behind his back because I like reached over when he like leaned forward to talk to somebody else. So he thought I was trying to be sneaky.
And you were how old at this time?
I was 22 probably.
Wow.
See, she was 22 years old. Diddy Glover is 639 years old. This is pure survival. I'm going to say this again. I don't care. I keep telling y'all, Diddy Glover is over 600 and something years old. I don't know if he's 639, but I know he's 630 something years old. Pure survival. This girl was only 22 and he's 600 and something years old. See, this is crazy. So that's what he do. He get them young and vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? He's 600 and something years old. Diddy Glover done been here before. He done been here before.
Sneaky.
And you were how old at this time?
I was 22 probably.
Wow. Okay.
And then he did this. So King Los was sitting in the back.
Okay.
And then when we got to the hotel, it got even worse.
Wow. Wow. Tell me, why did she just say the same thing we just watched? So Diddy Glover couldn't beat her up publicly. He could have, but didn't get her the way. He just ripped her hair up in the Escalade. She said it got worse at the hotel. And we already seen what Diddy Glover could do in the hotel. That motherfucker was running fast as shit. This is pure survival. I told y'all that I'm a type 2 diabetic. If Diddy Glover was running at me like that, buck ass naked with the towel and shit, wiener hanging out, I would have tripped and fell. I would have been captured. He would have drugged me. He would have drugged me back into the freak off dungeon. This is pure survival, guys. He would have caught me. Y'all seen how Diddy Glover was running like that. I said, I didn't know Diddy Glover played football. He was running through that fucking hotel like Pac-Man in that motherfucker. Mac, 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 mac. Ew, ew, ew. That shit was a hot mess. So as soon as he got to the hotel, he got worse with her. I'm waiting for her footage, Diddy Glover. Y'all got to smash that like button. We got over 1,000 people in the building. Y'all got to hit that like button. This is pure survival. This is a victim right here. God damn it. Where's your sympathy? Smash that like button.
So King Los was sitting in the back.
Okay.
And then when we got to the hotel, it got even worse. And he took one of my heels and tried to throw it at me, and then he like mushed my face and like really hard and made my nose bleed.
Wow. So he took her heels and tried to throw it at her and mushed her face. This is pure survival. So if anybody try to say that this girl is lying, now she all of a sudden want to come out, she been saying this. And she said that Diddy Glover threw something at her. Didn't y'all just see Diddy Glover throw a whole fucking vase at Cassie? This is pure survival. So that man, after he beat you up and stomped you out, Diddy Glover just got to throw something at you. So not only do he look like he played football, but the motherfucker play baseball too. This is pure survival. So not only did he throw some shit at motherfucker Cassie, he threw some shit at this girl. This is crazy, guys. My prayers go out to Sue Young.
It got even worse. And he took one of my heels and tried to throw it at me, and then he like mushed my face and like really hard and made my nose bleed.
Wow.
And the only person that every time me and he like we get into like fights like that, the only person that ever helped me was D-Rock. Everyone else just kind of just allowed it to happen and just like looked the other way.
Yeah, y'all see that? That's proof. She said that everybody else allowed it to happen besides some dude named D-Rock. Besides some dude named D-Rock. Pure survival. She said everybody else, when Diddy Glover would be beating them up, would look the other way. Everybody else would look the other way. This is why them people knew all of this was going on. That's why Jay-Z, his hair, all these other people won't speak out because they knew what Diddy Glover was doing in that freak off dungeon and what he was doing to these women. Like she said, Diddy Glover, his people, the bodyguards, whoever was with him at that time, they would just look the other direction. This is pure survival.
D-Rock, everyone else just kind of just allowed it to happen and just like looked the other way.
So most of his entourage were, I guess, enablers.
Like his staff.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
And they wouldn't say anything. They would just watch him.
Not watch it, but kind of just walk away and just leave us alone.
That's pretty much like watching it. Sue Young. That's pretty much like watching it. This is pure survival, Sue Young. You know what I'm talking about? Now, this is crazy. You know what I mean? Diddy Glover, you should be banned from every Chinese restaurant that you go to. They should automatically ban you from every motherfucking Chinese restaurant. This is pure survival. At this point, I'm gonna end up bursting out crying. I told you I'm very sensitive and this is very horrific. Oh my God, Diddy Glover. They are all coming out. This is over with. And I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, they doing it for the money. You seen what that nigga did on the video. Don't you want to be paid if you got to get chased down like that? I told y'all I'm a type 2 diabetic. If Diddy Glover would have chased me down like that, like I wouldn't have, I gotta watch the shit that I'm eating. I can't watch this motherfucker running at me fast like that, like a goddamn bear that just came from the mountains in the middle of the street. That nigga was running like a goddamn bear. This is pure survival. I thought Diddy Glover could only dance, but that motherfucker could run. I'm telling you, Cat Williams, I know if you seen that tape, you challenge everybody else into a race, Cat Williams. I dare you to race Diddy Glover. This is pure survival. Diddy Glover can run buck ass naked holding a towel. This is crazy.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't say anything. They would just watch him.
Not watch it, but kind of just walk away and just leave us alone. And not really step in to stop.
Wow. Now, what made you stay? Because obviously there's baby number 2, and then there's more beatings, according to you, that happened after that, because that was just the first time. What made you stay?
Because I just thought, that he was only being like that because he loved me.
Wow. This is very, very traumatizing. They asked her, why did she stay? She stayed because she thought he liked her. This is pure survival. I'm telling you, I'm very overwhelmed. She said that she stayed because of the abuse that made her feel like Diddy Glover liked her. This is pure survival. I gotta hold it together. I must be strong for Sue Young. I must be strong for Sue Young. I'm not crying no more. This is pure survival at this point. You know what I'm talking about? I must be strong for you, Sue Young. You know what I'm saying? So I can't burst out crying, y'all. But this is very traumatizing and it's heart-wrenching. And if you have any children that is watching this, please cover their eyes and cover their ears. You know what I'm saying? Diddy Glover, man, this is crazy.
I just thought that he was only being like that because he loved me.
So this girl thought Diddy Glover had her trained that if he beat her up, make her have all kinds of wieners in and out of her, all kinds of different things he was doing to this girl, beating her up, stomping her, that she felt like he meant that he loved her. This is how he brainwashed her. Pure survival. Like I said, prayers, it goes up. Don't y'all worry when everybody keeps saying that Diddy ain't gonna get charged because of that footage. No, the feds put that out on purpose for the other shit that's coming, like her and these other people, to where the statute of limitation is not over. You know what I'm saying? That was a chess move what they did. Pure survival.
I just thought that he was only being like that because he loved me.
Get your tissue. I don't want you messing up your makeup, okay? I'm sure you've shed enough tears about this, so.
Because, I grew up watching my mom get beat by my dad, so that's all I knew. So I just thought it was normal, and I thought it just mean he loved me.
Wow. We must prayers go out to her right now, guys. We must not play during survival. This is pure survival. The girl burst out crying. She said she was used to her mother getting beat up by her dad. So it was like normal to her. So Diddy Glover knew this and he used that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, to his advantage. To his advantage. This is pure survival. Now the girl's crying for real. This is crazy.
Get beat by my dad, so that's all I knew. So I just thought it was.
Hold on, say that again. This is what he knew.
Up your makeup, okay? I'm sure you've shed enough tears about this, so.
Because, I grew up watching my mom get beat by my dad, so that's all I knew. So I just thought it was normal, and I thought it just mean he loved me.
Do you know most domestic abuse victims don't talk about their abuse? They're ashamed of it. They feel like as if they've done something to deserve it.
Yeah, I felt that.
Let's talk about baby 2. When did baby 2 come?
Last year in August.
So she done had babies to Diddy Glover. She had abortions to Diddy Glover. Yeah, I mean, she felt like this was a normal thing. So we see how Diddy Glover operate, pure survival. So now that this girl is saying, she's threatening to put out video footage that's worse than what he did in the hotel with Cassie, we must support her. We must support her. So if she's watching this video right now, Sue Young, put the footage out, Sue Young. Send it to my Instagram. My Instagram is Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Follow me. I'll follow you back during survival. You know what I mean? This is very heart-wrenching. And there's going to be so many more victims coming out. There's a male. 50 Cent just put out this guy that said that Diddy Glover was trying to make his wiener disappear. Pure survival. And Diddy Glover was telling him, look, you're not going to get this job unless you make my wiener disappear. It's a male victim. If the male victim is watching, my prayers go out to you, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that had to be very traumatizing that Diddy Glover allegedly tried to make you go down on him. This is pure survival. And we've been hearing rumors about Diddy Glover doing these things. It's not just women. You know what I'm saying? We must pray for Usher's skates. For Justin Bieber's, y'all seen how scared Justin Bieber was when Diddy Glover was like, how come I ain't heard from you? How come you ain't been calling me? Justin Bieber was like, I don't know. I'm out playing football with my friends, and you know what I mean? You act like you don't want to be my friend no more. You know what I mean? This is pure survival, guys. Like, this is heart-wrenching.
Does mean he loved me.
Do you know most domestic abuse?
It mean he loved you. That's crazy.
Get your tissue. I don't want you messing up your makeup, okay? I'm sure you've shed enough tears about this, so.
Cause, I mean, I grew up watching my mom get beat by my dad, so that's all I knew. So I just thought it was normal, and I thought it just mean he loved me.
Do you know most domestic abuse victims?
This is pure survival. I just can't take it no more, guys. You know what I'm saying? So we must wait for Sue Young's footage to come out. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, my prayers go out to you, Gina. And Gina, you know I call you Sue Young. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just stay tuned for the next stuff that's going to be coming out all next week. Don't even focus on why Diddy Glover didn't get charged for that footage that just came out with Cassie. That is a game plan from the feds. The feds put that out on purpose. They don't want Diddy Glover to get no state sentence. A state sentence is nothing. How much time do y'all really think he would have got for what happened with Cassie? You know what I'm saying? I seen that shit in my real life many of times. Pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? No, the feds have a bigger plan. They have a bigger plan. That's why they put that out there. So everything Diddy said, I didn't do nothing. He denied everything. So what do y'all think a jury gonna think? Everything he say that he's lying. He already lied during survival. You know what I mean? Like I said, smash that like button, share this video. This is pure survival at this point.